So today we're looking at one of the more successful Adidas performance basketball models in the last couple of years, and the actual line for Donovan Mitchell that is progressively getting better and better over the years. I really wanted to check out this shoe, and I really liked it when it came out initially. Obviously, retail prices are always stopping me. You know me, I try to get me a deal always possible. So now finally grabbed this one for around $50, and I'm ready to show it to you. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a Kick Susan's channel, and today we're looking at Adidas's Dawn issue 6 in this blue, they call it, sort of a blue colorway, but to me it's almost purple. Regardless, I really like this model and I really like this colorway. So I had my eyes on the model as soon as it was introduced, and honestly, I have all of his shoes from previous years. I have not reviewed them, but as you can see, I have the 5, the 4 right here, have other ones in boxes, and I like his line, always have. Why am I not reviewing them over the years? I mean, honestly, there's so many people doing performance reviews to these shoes, and my perspective has always been, can I wear them casually? And this is the only perspective I'm looking at. I'm way too old to be playing outside on the court. I'm not testing any of these. To me, they're casual wear, possible or not possible. Retail price $120. I think Adidas actually are keeping these somewhat reasonable when it comes to retail, but what's better than having them half the price down, right? So I grabbed these for around $50 DS with a box, and I don't regret my decision grabbing them because they are natural progression from the older models, and I like how they fit. And before we go into the details, speaking of the fit, this is one of the few models from Adidas that are actually fitting me true to size and with my normal slightly wider foot. And with this model, I stayed true to size, fits me perfectly well. This is the same exact fitting as the 5. Now the older models, the 4, the 3, I had to go half a size down. So these were a little bit larger fitting to me. I'm so glad that they came to a realization that make the molds to fit true to size. So now into the details. On the first look, this shoe kind of looks sort of basic. I don't know how to describe it, but there's no really overdone or over exaggerated details on the side. There's nothing major. Even the 3 stripes for Adidas are very hidden on both lateral and medial side because they're underneath that TPU waving mesh they have on the upper. Here and there, there's small cues to kind of speak of the identity of the shoe. We have the Adidas logo right on top of the toe box where the lace is starting. We have bigger one on the heel. Of course, we have the Dawn on the pull tab, his signature logo on the front pull tab, or the Dawn pull tab. So a lot of the kind of elements there makes it a signature shoe. On the medial side, we have the Light Strike Pro branding, and what that means is we have 2 foams here, Light Strike across the whole midsole, and we have Light Strike Pro on the forefoot, which is sitting on top of the actual, or embedded in the Light Strike. It's supposed to be more responsive, supposed to be more comfortable. Honestly, for casual wear, they seem comfortable all around anyway to me. Now, as every other foam, you know what the story is. If you wear them a lot, or if you use them a lot for performance and playing, eventually that foam is going to bottom out and you're going to have to replace them. That's why I'm not a huge fan of modern day foams and all that stuff. I prefer my shoes like they were in the 90s with a lot of tech. And what I'm referring as tech is air, hexalite, stuff that I actually can see trinomic, that it's embedded inside, that actually was something of a high technology at the time. Now they're all working on different foams and implementing different foams. Everybody's claiming their foams are the best, but yeah, they're just foams. Now, what we have here is reflective material on the toe guard in the front, which is interesting because some of the colorways don't have that. We have reflective piping all around, and I really love this kind of a softer plastic, or I guess harder rubber, that it's going all around the lacing system, all around your heel. Provides a little bit more containment. And speaking of containment, that heel padding, that it's double heel padding, I really like that because this is very 90s. And if you look back in the day, a lot of the shoes, even the shoes that are right behind me, have that element. And I always felt like it was extra plush, extra cushioning, and extra comfort for your heel. It will take a little bit of time to break it when you put them on, but regardless, I think it's excellent when you start wearing them over time because it gives that a little extra comfort. These are produced in April of 24, released around the beginning of the summer. So it's been 6-7 months since this release, but who cares? There's plenty of new colorways. They're currently still being sold on adidas.com. So they just keep releasing new colorways until his new model comes, which hopefully is going to come soon. But regardless of that, I think pretty much every colorway that I've seen, even the release colorway, which I also have. I haven't done a video on that. I decided to do on this blue, sort of a purple one, because it's slightly different than that original release colorway. But so far, every colorway I've seen, they're awesome. I mean, I like them. I like the bright colors, and they're exactly what kind of embodies the new modern style and modern day designs by Adidas. They're kind of capturing and fighting for the spot with Nike these days. Insole, nothing special, just like on the Harden 8, same exact insole, EVA based, with the little knobs on the bottom. Good thing about this insole that I like is you can pull it, wash it, refresh it, replace it with something custom if you want to, and still enjoy your shoe. So that's one of the biggest benefits of this insole. Otherwise, it's really nothing special. It's not Ortholite or anything like that. And I wish they would implement more Ortholite, considering the price. Although a lot of people will say, well, 120 is not that much, but yeah, it's, if you're buying a lot of sneakers like me, 120 is a lot. So if you look at the outsole, they have these kind of concentric circles around, and the most notable is this shank in the middle with the 3 stripes. Very clean outsole, very like simple in a way. This shank on the both lateral and medial side looks like it's carbon fiber, but I don't think it's carbon fiber. It's not mentioned anywhere in Adidas's side or promos or anything like that. So it's just mimicking carbon fiber, but it's providing plenty of containment on both lateral and medial side, and kind of extends. And this particular colorway is hard to see because the outsole is not translucent, but we have kind of 2 fingers extending on the forefoot almost towards the toes on both lateral and medial side, and extending towards the heel as well. So you have a lot of springing action, and at the same time very good torsional support on both medial and lateral side. The tone is well padded, and it's somewhat gasseted because it's held right around the second lace loop to the bottom. So it's sort of a half booty gasseted tone, and well padded in my opinion. It's not anything super padded or special, but that's fine. And the lacing system is not hidden, because you will see these lace loops that are made of fabric. They're actually stitched in on both lateral and medial side. They're not extending all the way down to the board of the shoe. But to me, they're absolutely fine. And to be honest, as a casual wear, this shoe is perfect. In fact, I play some tennis recreationally, and this actually is a very good tennis shoe in my opinion. Again, don't think about like I'm a kind of a professional or anything, but this is kind of the only few other sports I play when I have time with friends. So it's not super competitive, but at the same time, I like how this shoe feels on the court and how it plays. So long story short, I think it's a successful model from Adidas. Loving what they're doing with the Dawn line over the years, releasing different models with different stories, different colorways. They're continuing to create, and I cannot wait to see what 7 is going to bring us. But the 6 and the 5, actually up until the 6, the 5 was my favorite, just because of the whole design, how it looks. Has the same heel corner over here, still uses light strike all around, and it just looks very interesting and unique to me. It almost looks like a soccer boot, which I'm very familiar with, but now the 6 is slightly more different. Yeah, it's hard to tell which one is my favorite. I kind of put them on the same level. I like both of them a lot, and as a casual wear, I believe they have a spot in my rotation. I can wear them no problem and still be somewhat different and not like everybody else, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you're new. Check out some of the other videos coming very, very soon. And as always, guys, you have a wonderful day.